Zulu tip. So what can you do in the times which exist? You can't fake moves on your brother or your sis, but if your sis is a brother is a jerk, leave them both alone and continue with your work. Whatever it may be in today's society, everything is fair, at least that's how it seems to me. You must be honest and true to the next. Don't be phony and expect one not to flex, especially if you rhyme, you have to live by the pen. Your man is your man, then treat him like your friend. All it is the code of the streets. So listen to the knowledge being dropped over beats. Beats that are hard, beats that are funky. They can get you hooked like a junkie. What you gotta do is know the tribe is in the sphere. The abstract poet prominent like Shakespeare. Edgar Allan Poe, you don't stop.
Estoy puesto pa' coger una nota, explotar la cuenta y despertar en otra cama que no sea la mía. Me importa mi ex. Hoy yo quiero coger una loquera, guayar por toda la disco, guayar por toda la disco.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to yet another live stream. Hope everybody is doing well. I know in the previous stream we had said that if I didn't stream before 2, I wouldn't be streaming today. But I had an opportunity to stream at this moment. And yes, it is another late broadcast, but it's okay as long as I'm getting it out to you guys. That's what matters. And we are going to broadcast the second game of this 2-game split. There'll be 2 games played here in Philadelphia. Of course, those games the first game has already been played. Second game is going to be played tonight, and then 2 more games in Toronto. And actually, that will be happening. That actually just happened. This is the latest series. The Phillies in real life competed in. They took both games. So in actuality, in real life, they took 3 games to 4. This is actually the game they lost. They lost 5-3 in this one. Hopefully that's not going to happen. And so we will see what happens. But right now, we're going to see if the Phillies can't keep in the win column. They are on a 1-game win streak. Of course, they did lose Game 4 of the San Francisco series, but they bounced right back to win 6-5 in quite an interesting game. So, but let's see if the Phillies can win. And, so I think without further talk, I think we should just hop right into the game. Oh, before we do hop in, I do want to thank everybody I posted a short on my Bryson Stott home run call. That call was amazing, so I had to clip it and post it. So, it got over 750 views, so thank you so much for that. I appreciate each and every last one of you that viewed that. I couldn't thank you guys enough. So, I think with that being said, now we can hop right into the game, and let's see who wins. To Citizens Bank Park we go. Let's see who wins. Commentator voice comes on now. Well, good afternoon from the city of brotherly love in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, here at the bank, where the Blue Jays are facing the Phillies in a 2-game split. Last game of the Philadelphia part of this series. There's the fan cam looking on as the Phillies defense take the field. We'll be right back after this Blue Jays, Phillies when we come back. Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. If you're joining us back from the introduction, welcome back. Aaron Nola taking the mound today. It's Nola Day. See how he does on the mound today. Aaron Nola currently one of the best pitchers in our book. 6-1 record. And he's going to open up allowing a base hit. So that's not really the Phillies, what the Phillies wanted to start with. Now, mind you, George Springer did lead off yesterday's game with a leadoff double. He starts off with a leadoff single now. So, of course, that is certainly the start the Blue Jays want to have, especially since they were in it pretty much the entire game, and they had some great moments, but they fell just a run short to the Phillies. Here's Dalton Varsho. He did not appear in the lineup yesterday. He was out of the lineup. He's playing left field, I believe. Everybody else very familiar. Here you see the record that they held going into this game. The Phillies held going into this game. 26-11 as Nola strikes Varsho out, and one is away. Phillies, in our record, they are 28-9. 28-9. Oh, and that gets through Brandon Marsh. And that is going to be a single for Vladimir Guerrero. But also, George Springer advances all the way around to third. So they got runners on the corners now. So that is the base running situation. Justin Turner is now up, and he will lift that one, and it's going to be caught by Schwarber, who's playing left field today. This is not the actual field setup for the Phillies. Justin Turner does get a sacrifice fly, does put the Blue Jays on top 1-0. This is right into a double play. I will explain my point when we come back. It's 1-0 Toronto. Well, welcome back, everybody. Chris Bassett will be making the start for the Blue Jays. The point that I was trying to make before we went on break, Phillies scored early in Game 1 of this series. And here in Game 2, the Blue Jays go first, so maybe we'll see quite the opposite. Hopefully not, but see how the Phillies respond. Bassett, the first pitch is in there for strike one. Also, another point I should make, the actual lineup the Phillies had, Kyle Schwarber was still only hitting like he does for the vast majority of the season. Realmuto, of course, catching. That's the same. Harper's at first. Bohm is at third. Marsh, though, I believe is playing shortstop or second base because I saw him in field. He had originally started at left field, then moved to center. And that one is lifted high up center field. And the catch is made by Kiermaier. So one is away quite quickly. There's the lineup. Yep, Brandon Marsh is at second base today. Edmundo Sosa still at shortstop. Bryson Stott is DHing today. So a couple of changes that may impact this game, but we will see. Again, you're not used to seeing Brandon Marsh infield. He's, of course, an outfielder. I'd say this is a pretty good game to test that out, though. Not the best start for him at second base. He did allow quite an embarrassing hit there. It went right through. A veteran second baseman would be able to make that play, but maybe a good reason not to have Brandon Marsh at second base anymore this season. JT batting second today. Of course, not for the injured Trey Turner out on defense, but he's going to be taking a spot here in the offensive lineup. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Up in the air to right field. And that is caught by Springer. It was batted in to put the Blue Jays on top early in the first inning. Bryce Harper now up, see if he can't respond. 2 outs though. Pitch to Harper, way off the mark, still swung on and caught a piece of that. 0-1. Downstairs, 1-1. So the Phillies currently hold a 28-9 record. They are 2 games out from 30 wins, which is remarkable that they're getting 30 wins this early. They're not there yet, though. That does make it out into fair play, but that's going to be the inning retiring out. And we are headed to the second inning. Blue Jays remain on top, 1-0. Second inning when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. Bo Bichette will be taking the plate now. Nola, of course, in for the second inning. Nola, 6-1 starting pitcher. Trying to find his 7th win of the season. I don't see why he couldn't do that, but very easy to mess that up. He did actually earn his 2nd loss in this game. And that's going to be down for a base hit. Castellanos is not there in time. So that is 2 consecutive leadoff singles allowed by Aaron Nola. 1 for George Springer and now 1 for Bo Bichette. Let's take a look. It's just a fastball right down the middle. Blue Jays know what that is. Of course, Aaron Nola needs to change something. Davis Schneider's now up. He was one of the best players on the Blue Jays yesterday. He went 3 for 5, I believe, which is quite good. No swing, but that's in there. Matthew Ross at home plate today. I didn't know who was at home plate yesterday, but it was Dave Lawrence. We've gone over this a lot. This ump squad is not the best. This crew is not that good, but it's always good to be at Citizens Bank. That is going to be a foul ball, so it'll remain 0-2. CO2.
1-2.
Almost gets away. Mito managed to contain that. Looked like it was going to bounce away, but lucky for him, he stayed in his vicinity and saved an opportunity for Bo Bichette to take second base. And that's in there for strike 3. So 1 is away here in the top of the second inning. Bo Bichette at first, and Kiner Falefa broke his bat, and Aaron Nola made a nice play. Let's take a look. He just caught it, so it's just an easy out there. And here's Kevin Kiermaier with 2 away. Here's the pitch in there for strike 1. So Aaron Nola, he's been incorporating that curveball, that knuckle curveball, which is a very sophisticated pitch. Certainly been paying off in his time on the mound. Good reason why he's 6-1. Swung on, fouled away. And the pitch. What a play by Marsh. Oh, he managed to save that one, and Harper looking at Brandon Marsh, a happy man, and Marsh is a little bit happier he could make that play to retire the side. We're headed to the bottom of the second. We are now in the bottom of the second. Alec Boehm will lead things off. He was not in the lineup yesterday. They gave Cody Clemens an opportunity. Cody Clemens not in the lineup. That one, ooh, what a play.
He's out.
By Davis Schneider.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Brandon.
And here comes Brandon Marsh, the second baseman. Usually you'd see him at center field or left field. The pitch to Marsh in there for strike one. Fouled away.
Oh. Two balls, two strikes.
Fouled opposite side. So I will mention this. The Phillies and the Blue Jays had a hard time, especially really you can put the fault on Barrios, Jose Barrios. He threw to Kyle Schwarber, I believe it was a 15-pitch at bat. I mean, come on, like that was amazingly long. So we're seeing a little hint of that by Bassett, but that's going to be quickly put to rest there after I said that. So there's two away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And here's Nick Castellanos. Nothing really much from Nick Castellanos for a little while. Didn't see any action, of course, in Game 4 of the Giants series, nor did we see really any in the first game of this series. We did see some action from him. We got an RBI double in Game 3 of the Giants series. Hoping he can bounce back here tonight, or today.
One ball, two strikes.
Matthew Ross making a debatable call, but we won't question it. So it's in our favor. Swing and a miss. It won't matter anyway. The second inning is over, and we are headed to the third inning. Toronto on top, 1-0. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the order, George Springer heading up. He is 1 for 1, had a leadoff single in the first. In fact, the first pitch of the game was that. Nola facing him once again. There's that curveball. 0-1. And that's in there for strike 2. So an 0-2 count quickly. Here's the pitch from Nola. There's that breaking ball, but Springer expected it, and he's going to get another single. Back-to-back singles for George Springer, and one is on. Last time he was put on, he managed to get batted in. Can he do it again? We certainly hope not, but we will see. There it is again, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike. Save!
0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Tardy from Varsho. And it's 0-2. That one in the air, left center field. It will split the gap all the way to the wall. This may have a chance. Dalton Varsho will get an RBI double. And Springer batted in once again, this time by Dalton Varsho. And it is 2-0 Toronto. The Blue Jays are scoring away here.
0-1.
And the Phillies respond in time. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Downstairs, ball 2.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch by Nola. Swung on, up in the air, right center field. Castellanos going for it. He made the catch. Got to be careful, though. Varsho's now on third. 1 is away, so you could you could bat him in with a simple sacrifice hit. Turner with a sacrifice fly to bat in George Springer first time. That one's flown up, and he's going to get another sac fly, likely. And Rojas is ready to throw towards home plate. The play is not in time. 3-0 Toronto.
The catcher, number 28, Danny.
So Justin Turner does it again, and here comes Danny Jensen. Grounded out in the first. Pitch in there, strike 1.
0-1.
So Nola, I say he's pitching well, but the score is just the sacrifice flies have not been really, I mean, of course he allowed hits, but the base running by the Toronto Blue Jays has been immaculate today. I mean, aggressive yet successful. Nola didn't like that call, but reassured that that was low, and it was. That one in the air, right field. Castellanos going back, and he makes the catch. Another good catch by Castellanos. And it is going to be the bottom of the third when we come back. 3-0 Blue Jays.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Bryson Stott up at the plate, got his second home run yesterday. I happened to make a pretty good call on that. I'm very proud of that. If you want to watch the call, you can just go to the shorts section on my YouTube channel page, and you can find it, first short. And Hope you enjoyed just as much as I enjoyed making that call. So you don't have to, but.
That's the ball.
Downstairs, ball 1.
1 and 2.
One, 2 again. And that one down the left field line, but not before it is stopped by Kiner Falefa. There's a good look at him. And here's Edmundo Sosa. He had a good outing yesterday. He's batted in a couple times as well. Result has of his base appearances. Count is 0-2 quickly. Here's the pitch from Bassett outside, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. He got him. And 2 are away, and that is the second strikeout only. I'm surprised for Bassett. He's been pitching quite well today as well. Here's Johan Rojas. Johan Rojas was also not in the lineup yesterday. Gave him a rest day.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Rojas, and that is off the mark. Two, 1.
Nope, outside.
3-1 now. So Phillies trying to look for a base appearance here. High in the air, right field, but that's in foul territory. Hit hard down the left field line, base hit for Johan Rojas. And he will try for second, but he's out. What a play. What a play, though, by that's Dalton Varsho. Just in time. Let's take a look. We'll be right back after this. 4th inning when we come back. Well, welcome back, everybody. Bo Bichette will lead things off here in the 4th inning. Nola pitching for the 4th. He may not get through this inning at the rate he's been pitching. We'll see what the game tells, though. His pitch count, is pretty good. It's just that in the low amount of pitching he's really thrown, he's allowed hits, and that's what really kills. So
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And in there, strike number 3. And that is Aaron Nola's 3rd strikeout of this beautiful afternoon here in Philly. Davis Schneider now up. Struck out one of the victims of Nola's strikeout. Back in his last time up. That one fouled away, 0-1. hit hard, but it's fouled away. One, two. And that's going to be down for a base hit. That's going to go all the way back to the wall. Davis Schneider headed for second. He is there in time. Oh, the defense, in particular, the outfield has been lazy today. I mean, just take a look. Castellanos, I mean, that doesn't look very convincing to me. That's primarily why the Phillies are down 3 runs.
No ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's away.
One inside, and it's 2-1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Hume.
And now 2 are away. Kevin Kiermaier hits that one deep to right field. It is gone. And a 2-run home run to extend this lead to 5. Kevin Kiermaier this time for the Blue Jays. It's 5-zip. Toronto. And you think that's it for Aaron Nola? I would pull him if I was Topper. Good look at that home run. Beautiful. Just going to keep him in, though. George Springer, it's 0-1. He's perfect through 2. And the play is made. But Kevin Kiermaier extends this lead to 5 for the Blue Jays as we enter the bottom of the 4th. It's 5-0 Toronto. Welcome back, everybody. Top of the order for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber leading things off here in the bottom of the 4th. This is where the Phillies need to get things going because now they're down by 5 runs. After an inning I couldn't bear to watch.
No ball, 2 strike. That's the ball. 1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch to Schwarber. In there for strike 3. The changeup got him. And 1's away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Real Muto.
Here's JT, 0 for 1. And he'll take the changeup inside the zone. 0-1. And that is in the air to left field. And Varsho can't manage to get it. It's off the wall. That's going to be a double for JT. Got there in time. And he'll he will hopefully Whoa, that's a mouthful. He will hopefully get something going here for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Down by 5. They have to start somewhere, right? Here's Bryce Harper. Let's see what he's got in store here. Get an out. But Real Muto will advance to 3rd. So I'd say a pretty productive out for Harper. But now Alec Boehm has to do something here. Pitch to Boehm.
No, that's a ball. One ball.
A bad call by Matthew Ross. We won't complain though. Here's the 1-0. And that one's in there for strike 1.
Hey! One ball.
He did swing there, and just goes to show how this Phillies offense has been lackadaisical today, with a couple of exceptions.
2-2.
Ooh, that could have been scary. Luckily, Kiner Falefa was off the bag. 2-2 to Boehm. 3-2 now.
Cancel.
And a foul. Another foul. Swung on in play, but that's not going to be enough. And the inning is over. So the Phillies refuse to respond, and the Blue Jays remain on top 5-0. 5th inning when we come back. Well, welcome back, everybody. Of course, those aren't your commentators, John and Chris. They're amazing to commentate the game itself, but I'm your commentator today, broadcasting the Blue Jays here at Citizens Bank Park facing the Philadelphia Phillies. Some of you know me as Captain D. Tribs, most of you. Some of you, if you've stuck around Commentator X, gameplay works, all that. Jose Alvarado warming up in the bullpen. He will likely need to be used here. As Aaron Nola's starting to fall apart. I mean, his pitch count is pretty darn good at the moment, but like I said earlier, the hits don't do him justice. So if he wants to stay on the mound, he has got to string a couple together here, string 3 together back to back. So and he strung 1 together, struck out Dalton Varsho, and now he has to face Guerrero.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, 1-0. Nope, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. Pitch is coming quick from Nola. Here is the 3rd pitch, and it's ball 3, 3-0. And there's one in there. (3-1).
Take your base.
And there's ball 4. So the first walk allowed for Nola.
The first baseman,
And they're going to take him out. Quick, too. Jose Alvarado will now take the mound. Jose Alvarado, we're used to seeing him close out games, and they're going to try him in the long man spot because at this point, this is going to be the game of experimenting. You have Brandon Marsh infield at second base, not outfield. You have, of course, Kyle Schwarber at third base, and now this disaster. Jose Alvarado allowing a hit first. Justin Turner on first. Guerrero at second now. And that will hook around, luckily, to foul territory. Oh, 1 pitch to Jensen. Fouled again, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Yeah, that's the strikeout Alvarado needed. He's got to get one more, though. Here's the StatCast powered by Google Cloud. The pitch sequence by Alvarado is a cutter and then 2 sinkers, just getting faster and faster. Of course, he's a power pitcher, so he'll throw 90 and higher. That's all you saw there. Now Bo Bichette will head up. First pitch taken in, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
One ball, 2 strikes. Big pitch coming up for Alvarado. Here's the pitch to Bichette, way inside. And that's in there, strike 3, and the inning's over. You think Alvarado will have another chance? We will see. Bottom of the 5th when we come back.
Leading up for the Phillies, the second baseman, Brandon.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Brandon Marsh will lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Phillies need to get something going. And it won't start. Oh, and it's muffed by Bo Bichette. Oh, I thought that was going to be an out. But no, it's going to be an E6 error charged on Bo Bichette. And this may start something. We will see.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
Here's Nick Castellanos, struck out in the 2nd inning. One-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strike.
One, 2. Hit hard right side, but it's fouled away. And that's through for a base hit. Marsh hops right over the baseball. And that is going to be a single for Castellanos. And this may be the inning the Phillies fans have been waiting for. Here comes Bryson Stott. He had a legendary solo home run back in game 1 of the series. This one's going to be even more legendary if he can get something started or continue this streak the Phillies have been on here in the 5th.
Ball.
One out. That's a foul ball, just barely. One. Oh, tagged Marsh, and Stott's bag was tagged. Castellanos will head to third. It's a 5-3 double play since Kiner Falefa tagged Brandon Marsh. Castellanos is at second, though. So just like that, this becomes an inning that may be bad for the Phillies. Sosa is up, though, 0-1.
1-1.
Take it inside, 1-1. And the inning is now officially over. So the Phillies refuse to score again, despite a convincing start to the inning. 6th inning up next.
Leading off for Toronto.
Welcome back, everybody. Davis Schneider will lead things off here in the 6th inning. Jose Alvarado has indeed earned another inning, this hopefully being a full one.
1-0. Strike. Woo. That's the ball.
Two balls and one strike. Here's the pitch, and it's outside, the fastball. Three, 1, and it's in there. Strike 2. So we got a full count. It's essential for Jose Alvarado to pitch almost, well, he has to pitch perfectly. He can't afford to allow a hit because you know that that's going to eventually be batted in. The Blue Jays have rarely left someone on. If anything, they haven't. I haven't really paid attention to that, but Alvarado cannot afford to allow a hit. He just needs to strike out or manage to throw a pitch where it's playable in the outfield or infield.
Ball four.
And he will allow base, and that's another thing, he can't allow a base appearance.
The third baseman, number 7.
One on, and here comes Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And that right into a double play. Right to Sosa and over to Harper. There's a double play. 4-6-3 double play for the Phillies infield, starting with Brandon Marsh, who never plays at the 4 spot. But here comes the threatening Kevin Kiermaier. Put the Blue Jays on top by another couple of runs with a 2-run homer, extending it to 5-0. Gotta get him out. And that one, muffed by Harper, but luckily he's there. And he'll throw to Alvarado to end the 6th. So the Phillies escape that one without allowing a run. Will it be Rojas, Schwarber, or Real Muto when we come back?
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, Johan.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Johan Rojas will lead things off here in the bottom of the sixth. He's 1 for 1 today. Can he keep it going? Certainly what we need.
Oh.
2-1. Winding up as Bassett. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2.
Hard hit to left field, but it's fouled away. Two balls, two strikes, and that one is popped up. Turner chasing it down, and he makes the catch.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle.
And here comes Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber struck out and then flown out. Get the third time be the charm. We shall see.
That's a ball.
Good take by Schwarber, 1-0.
Ball 2.
And it's 2-0 now. The thing the Phillies really need to start, they need to get something going, which they've managed to do, but they have to finish.
That's a ball.
They have to finish, and they have not done that yet. Reason why they're down 5-0. Pitch, and oh, come on. That is a horrible call. That didn't even touch the zone. Are you kidding? But Schwarber hits that one deep. Right field, home run number 9 for Schwarber. The bell can ring in the bank as Kyle Schwarber hits a Schwarbomb out of the ballpark. That's home run number 9, you guys. Retakes the lead in the Phillies organization, which not like that matters. A little bit of friendly competition, but right now you're not going to really want to compete with your fellow teammates. You're going to want to compete against the opposing team, because you are down now only 4. That's a second deck home run, 418 feet. Those stats presented to you by StatCast, powered by Google Cloud.
Ball 1. 1 ball. Okay.
So Schwarber gets a home run. Does a little bit of damage to the deficit. Better than none. Time to finally go to the Phillies scoring. 1-2 now to JT. And strike 3. So let me just confirm that it's home run number 9. I'm almost certain it is. Yes, it is. And here comes Bryce Harper. 2 away. Nobody on. And, oh, he's not even anywhere close. But it's high, and that will be caught by Varsho. But Kyle Schwarber does a little damage to the deficit. It's only 5-1 now. Toronto. See if the Phillies can't get something going in the 7th. Top of the 7th when we come back. Well, welcome back, everybody. George Springer leading things off. Top of the order for the Blue Jays. Alvarado is in to start his second full inning, hopefully. Ruiz and Kirkering are in there warming up. 2 right-handers. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 now. So Springer, in the times he has managed to get a hit, which are 2 singles, he has been batted in twice. So You don't want him on the bag right now. One, two. That one in play, a bouncer right to Bohm, and that play is made in time. And one's away.
Number 25, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho now. 1 for 3 today. Alvarado trying to strike him out or get him out somehow. Because the job that he has is to get a quick 1-2-3 or at least escape the inning without any runs. Oh, and what a catch by Bohm to keep them in it. Bohm will make the catch and 2 are away. And Dalton Varsho is upset with himself on that. And here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One and 0 to Guerrero. Did not mean for that to rhyme. Sometimes I talk in rhyme. 1-0. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Guerrero. Inside, just barely 2-1. That one hit hard, right field. Castellanos going back, and it is gone. Went right around the left side of that right field pole, and Guerrero will extend the lead back to 5. What are the fans cheering? Something bad, I'm sure. Let's take a look. It definitely stayed fair. Not the game the Phillies really want right now. Phillies are looking at losing for the 10th time, which is quite impressive out of, this is their 38th game. Of course, winning 28 out of 38 is quite impressive. That's a fair ball. And that's going to be a double for Turner, likely. Oh, no, he's going to stay at first. He's not the fastest of base runners, so he'll stay at first.
Danny Jensen.
No ball, 1 strike.
Here's Danny Jensen. 0-1 to him. Fouled away. See, when the Phillies are losing, my calling just kind of goes down the drain because I don't like the Phillies losing. No one does. No Philly fan does. Especially by this much, 5 runs, that's quite hard to come back from, so maybe that's why I shouldn't be a professional commentator. That's in the air in left center field. Rojas going back, and he'll make the catch. So the inning's over, but Vladimir Guerrero Jr. extends the lead right back to 5, responds to Kyle Schwarber's solo with his very own solo home run. Bottom of the 7th when we come back. Well, welcome back, everybody. Alec Bohm leading things off here in the 7th inning. Phillies got something going a little bit. Kyle Schwarber got his 9th home run of the season. But that was not enough. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. responded right back to it. And, well, it looks like Bohm's going to be fouled out here. And he will.
The batter, the second baseman, Brandon Marsh.
And here comes Brandon Marsh. 0 for 2 today. Way inside 1-0. Chris Bassett, I mean, you got to give him credit. He's been pitching quite well, even though he gave up a home run. His pitch count is okay, considering he'll likely get through this 7th inning. But that is hit deep to center field. It is out of the ballpark. And Brandon Marsh pushes it right back to 4. Oh, man. Brandon Marsh is red hot now. Once he gets going, he may keep it going, and he probably will. But that one went right into the ivy. (6-2) Toronto. So the Phillies trying to put themselves back in it. Of course, the ivy isn't real ivy, so it bounces right off of it, not going through it. But and that's going to be a foul ball. Nick Castellanos. So as I was talking about Chris Bassett, saying he was pitching well, he allows another home run. So got to keep saying good stuff about Bassett, and then he'll give something else up. No, I'm not that mean. The count's 0-2 to Castellanos. Here's the pitch.
1-2.
Down and in, 1-2. And he is swung out. And that is Bassett's 5th strikeout. And here's Bryson Stott. And that one right to Turner, and the inning is over. However, Brandon Marsh will give the Phillies at least a little bit more hope going into the 8th inning. It's 6-2 Toronto. 8th inning when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. No more Jose Alvarado. Orion Kirkering will take the mound now. Hopefully he's the answer to not allow another run, hit, or anything. He'll face Bo Bichette first.
Oh. 0-1.
What number home run was that for? I think it was his 2nd or 3rd. I'll have to confirm that. And there's one out.
Yeah, out.
Yeah, out.
The batter, the second baseman, Davis Schneider.
Sorry, I didn't mean to imitate you, Dave Lawrence. Actually, you know what? Yeah, because you make horrible calls.
Strike. Woo. No ball. 1 strike.
I think it's his 3rd. Yep. I'll just say that I'm tired of looking through it. I can do the find and replace thing, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I'll do that later. That one will be down for a base hit. Rojas, even though he's speedy, can't get there. 101 miles an hour plays a part. So Davis Schneider will get a single, 1-out single, and now here comes Isaiah Kiner Falefa, who's 0 for 3 today, and looks like he's going to be flown out. Schwarber is under it, and he will make the catch. So 2 outs now.
Now batting, the center fielders, Kevin Kiermaier.
Let's take a look at the 4th inning by Kevin Kiermaier. Had a 2-run home run. Of course, gave the Toronto Blue Jays a 5-0 lead. It's now 6-2, so he can duplicate that again and make it 8-2, which is not what we want. Kirkering trying to strike him out.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's outside. 32,597 in attendance today. Phillies and Blue Jays would like to thank everyone for all their support throughout this 2-game split. Broadcast the other 2 games later down the road.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two-two.
3 balls,
Downstairs,
2 strikes.
3-2 now.
Take your base.
And he will walk.
The white jersey, number 4, George Springer.
There's the Philly fanatic trying to keep this fan base alive. A lot of fans have already left. The faithful behind the plate are still there. That away. George Springer, 2 for 4. Big at bat for Springer, but even bigger matchup for Kirkering right now. It's 0-2, so big pitch coming up for Kirkering. Could be. Fouled away. Oh, 2 again. Swing and a miss. He got him. And the side is retired, and we're headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. Kirkering can shuffle back to the dugout. We'll be right back after this.
Number 56.
And welcome back. Quick break. Nate Pearson will take the mound now. Bassett had a good 7-inning stretch, and he will rest for the rest of the game.
Not shortstop.
And Sosa will head up now. New pitcher. Hopefully that's new opportunity for the Phillies. Carries, and that's going to be a catch by Kiermaier. That looked convincing, but crowd's cheering as Johan Rojas takes the plate. And 2 are away. Phillies are struggling. It's either go yard or go home. Certainly looking like they're going home. But Kyle Schwarber's back up. He is 1 for 3, has a solo home run in the 6th. If he can duplicate that, it makes it just that more doable for the Phils. But the inning's over. He fails to duplicate, and we are headed to the 9th inning. Davis Schneider with a pretty good play.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Welcome back, everybody. Jose Ruiz is going to try and hold this one. He'll face Dalton Varsho, who has an RBI double and a run for himself as well.
Varsho.
One ball, no strike.
One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. and that's in there for strike one.
21.
Did he swing? Peel, no good. And there's strike two. Ruiz eyeing up Varsho. Varsho didn't like that call, but that shaved the zone, certainly. Two fouled away. Hit hard, left side, but it's a foul ball.
Three and two.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is up next. Had a home run, so you got to be very, very careful. He's going to face Ruiz eventually, but Ruiz is going to allow a walk. So this is not going well for the Phils.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Vladimir
I don't think it gets better from here unless the Phillies can have a ninth inning miracle. There's one in there. Up in the air, center field. Rojas will make the catch. And one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's Justin Turner, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. Those RBIs were sack RBIs, so 10 singles, not 2 RBI singles, but there's Soto and Sanchez is in there. Another interesting move by Topper in the bullpen. Will not likely need to use them, though. So the Phillies are down 4. Tags Varsho, and that is a 6-3 double play. Or excuse me, 5-3 double play. No, 4-3. My apologies, 4-3. Took me 2 times to get that, 3 times. 2-3-4 when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. JT Realmuto will lead things off here in the bottom of the 9th. Pearson will try and, I don't believe this is not a save opportunity. And we'll find out at the end of the game. That's one thing I have to figure out. What is considered a save and what is not. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Here's the pitch by Pearson.
Ball.
Now even. A lot of faithful Phillies fans here. They want to see this Phillies team come from behind. But that hit is not hard enough. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 3 today. Very uncharacteristic for Bryce.
1 ball.
Almost gets hit on that slider. 1-0. This is a painful game for the Phillies. They've been on winning streaks plenty of times.
2 balls, no strikes.
They only have 1 win in between One loss against San Francisco and likely a loss against the Blue Jays here. Come on, Phillies. Defy odds. Come on.
2-1.
And that's in the air. Left field. Varsho going back to the wall. It's gone! 6-3. Bryce Harper, his 9th of the season. Back-to-back games. He gets a home run. 2 home runs for Bryce Harper here in this series. It's only 3 runs that separate these two teams, thanks to Bryce Harper. Oh, perfect. And look, it's an opposite field home run. Oh, beautiful. And Pearson is taken out, of course, because you at that point, you can't really be giving up that sort of stuff. And Jordan Romano will take things over. Hopefully, this is now, I would believe, a save opportunity. Bohm will take the mound. He has some breathing room, but he definitely wants to get on base. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That is down for a base hit. Crowds cheer, and he's on first.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And here comes Brandon Marsh. Had his solo home run in the 7th. Can he do it again to cut this lead down to 1? We are talking, the Phillies are in progress at the moment. Can Marsh do it again? That one fouled away. Oh, 1 to Marsh. He does swing on that pitch, so it's 0-2. Jordan Romano trying to save this Blue Jays team from embarrassing themselves, for lack of a better word. And, oh, that almost hits him. It didn't hit him. In one way, you say that's lucky. A crucial part of a batter that almost hit the elbow. And that's a foul. But if it did hit him, that would send the game-tying run to the plate. I believe that's Bryson Stott, right? No, Castellanos, right? That's whatever. Anyway, 1-2 pitch to Marsh. And that's a double play. So the Blue Jays will win. Bryce Harper's home run is not enough. And the Blue Jays will take game 2. But that's not all we'll see from the Blue Jays. Phillies will lose their 10th game. Bassett with the win and Nola with the loss. And Romano with the save. And the Blue Jays will win this one 6-3. This game presented to you by MLB The Show 2020-24. Did I say 2020-24? 2024. Make sure to visit theshow.com. Make sure to follow other social medias listed down below. X, formerly known as Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. An interesting game here today. It was really all the Blue Jays, but had a couple of times where the Phillies had some hope, but it wasn't enough. And the Phillies will lose their 10th game of the season, putting them at 28-10.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, there you heard it from the PA announcer. Always does a great job. I'm trying to put in the line score here. As painful as it is what it is, though. 7 hits, 3 runs. I mean, you see a couple of sparks for the Phillies, but it wasn't enough. Couldn't score until the 6th inning. It was a Kyle Schwarber home run. And then Brad Marsh shortly thereafter. And then Bryce Harper in the 9th, but that was not enough. Let's put in the winner. The winner today, Chris Bassett. Now 1-0 against the Phillies, which is an achievement in itself to get a win against the Phillies. And Aaron Nola is 6-2 now. Still a pretty good record, but certainly not as good as he would like it to be. He'd want to be 8-0 right now if it was his choice. It is his choice. He just has to pitch well. He didn't pitch well today. Aaron Nola 6-2. Save does go to Jordan Romano. First save against the Phillies. Of course, the scoring's already in there. So there you have it. Not the way we drew it up, but that's the way it's going to be. Let's go with the play of the game. Play of the game is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 2 for 4, had a home run and an RBI. Of course, the winner is Chris Bassett. 7 innings, pretty good. Allowed only 5 hits, had 5 strikeouts, no walks allowed, and had 2 earned runs. Loss goes to Aaron Nola. Only pitched 4 1/3 innings, allowed 7 hits in that time, had 5 strikeouts though, allowed 1 walk, and had 5 earned runs. Jordan Romano, of course, save for today. Toronto notable players. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., of course, he is the player of the game. And Kevin Kiermaier, 1 for 3 today, had a home run, 2 RBIs, so 2-run home run. In other words, Davis Schneider, 2 for 3, had a double and a run. Justin Turner was 2 for 3, had 2 RBIs, both those being sack RBIs. Philly notable players, Bryce Harper, of course, gave some hope to the Phillies, but it wasn't enough. Same way with Brandon Marsh and Kyle Schwarber. They provided some hope, but it wasn't enough. And JT's on there with a double, who was 1 for 4. All of them were 1 for 4 today. No multi-hitters today, so that's the game, you guys. Toronto wins 6-3, and the Phillies are now, let me update that real fast. They are now 28-10. And I gotta put next to Toronto, they're 1-0. One 1 against the Phillies. So then there you have it, you guys. Still pretty good record, 28-10. I mean, let me just put that in a calculator. 28 for 38. Still a 73.7% winning percentage. I mean, it's 0.737 if you're putting it in win percentage. So that's just about 74%. So that's pretty good. But here's the plan, you guys, before I get going. My plan is to, at the very least, start the Miami series tomorrow. It already is tomorrow, but that's the plan. I had plans to do it at 8 o'clock, but I just realized I have bowling tomorrow, so I can't do that. So look for a stream either, well, actually I won't be able to do it really because I have work on Friday, but what I will try and do is do it before I go to bowling at around, I'll probably say, I'll try and stream at around 2:30, 2:30, hopefully, because that's really the only other opportunity I have to at least start it. So that's the goal, to at least start it. I can't promise that to you, but at least we did get a series in, which I'm pretty happy about. So I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so. That would be much, much appreciated. You don't have to. I advise you to, because it's the best way to show your support towards me. Just viewing it is simply a good way of showing support. So thank you to everybody who came in to watch, who may watch in the future. But that is it for me today, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for Game 1 of the Miami series. Phillies go to Lone Depot Park, so we'll see how the Phillies do on the road stretch. So until then, see you guys next time. Peace.